Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Dan-A-Plooza. My guest at this time is returning guest, Valkyria Rose.
Hello. So good to be on.
Hello.
How are you doing tonight?
Good.
Good.
The following podcast is scheduled for one fall, and there is a certain 30-minute time limit. And for those watching and future watching, make sure to check out Valkyria Rose on her Facebook page, Instagram page, and make sure to go ahead and follow that and follow and make sure to give likes and shares and all that wonderful stuff.
Yay.
Alrighty then. There's the plug segment.
All right, let's jump right into it then.
Yeah. So do you want to go ahead right into it, or do you want to play our new game segment of Spin the Wheel?
Oh, surprise me.
All right, we'll start with Spin the Wheel because that usually leads to other things.
Fun.
So
Let's do it.
this is a new segment for everybody. This is Dan the Man Does Impressions and Song segment. So what we have is this amazing little spin wheel here. I'm gonna spin it. I'll let you know what is on the choices, and we will go from there with impressions and songs. Are you ready?
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited to see what you got.
Alrighty then. Let me go ahead and it'd be easier if I spin it on the table. Okay. Hold on. Give it a good spin. All right. It landed for this segment on Bad to the Bone by George Thorogood.
Oh my gosh. I was hoping for that one. Yay. Let's do it.
Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. I gaze at the wide-eyed wonder. And the nurse said, leave this one alone. Because I'm telling you, baby, I'm Dan the Man and I'm bad. Bad to the bone. Da-da-da-da. Bad. Bad to the bone.
I love a little edit there. You did. Dan the Man.
Oh, yes.
Amazing.
All right. If you want to keep going, we can keep spinning some more.
Oh, absolutely. Spin another time. Let's see what you get.
All right. Spin it. Oh, okay. It landed on Eiffel 65, I'm Blue.
Oh my God. Do it.
I'm blue, da ba dee, da ba dee, da ba dee, da 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 ba da dee. I know a girl who lives over there, who lives in a blue pinkaroo. And everything she rounds, she sees so blue. I'm blue, da ba dee, da ba dee, da da dee, da 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 dee. She looks out a blue virtual window.
I'm
Cause
also
she
blue.
is so blue.
I'm so blue. I don't know next.
Okay, so keep spinning.
One more spin. Let's do one more spin.
And it landed on Ben Stein.
Actually, no, I don't think I know that one.
Do you not know When Ben Stein's Money?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you remember the Clear Eyes commercial?
Mm-mm.
Okay. We'll just give you another spinaroo. Okay. Okay. It landed on Rocky Horror Time Warp.
Oh, okay. This one I know for sure.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for very much longer. I've got to keep control. I remember doing the time warp, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me and the voice would be calling, let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left.
And then a step to the right.
Right. Put your hands on your hip.
And
bring your knees in tight. Well, it's a pelvic thrust, and it drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again.
Amazing. I love Rocky Horror Picture Show. My partner and I went to a Halloween party in October, and he went as Frankenfurter. He went as Frankenfurter. I went as like a sexy, like succubus.
Oh, yes.
He almost beat me in the costume contest as sexiest costume.
All right. So that was the wonderful Dan the Man Does Impressions and Songs segment. So keep in mind for that for future Dan-A-Plooza episodes.
How was the convention, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. There seems to be a story here.
It was really, really unorganized. So,
oh, no. Is it the Monster Mania, right?
In Oaks. Just having to be outside, and they didn't tell us that all the people had to go in the one room, and we had to watch 200 people pass us, and then we were at the back, and so.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's that's a little bit that does not sound fun at all.
Oh yeah. Well, Roger Jackson I got to meet, and he liked my painting.
Oh, sweet.
And then he wanted to sign in the ghost face mouth area, and Randy Jamie Kennedy signed years ago, and so he's like, I don't really care that Randy signed there. I don't think that it's good that he might need a little stab. Yeah.
That's hilarious. I have always wanted to meet Roger L. Jackson. My dream wedding idea is to have him narrate my wedding.
Uh-huh.
It would be a dream come true.
Oh yes. And then when I got to Nev, she's like, I sign in the mouth part too. And I'm like, well, we're going to have to talk to Randy because he started it,
Everybody wants to sign in the mouth. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Because it takes the best paint and everything and the absorption.
That's true.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you got to meet a couple of them.
Oh yeah. Roger was the best one out of everybody. It was just very rushed.
Yeah.
Rushed.
Oh.
I did meet another Kiss cosplayer, so that was pretty cool.
Oh hell yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. And what else was the other part? And I got a ghost face flannel.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Yep. And then so that's pretty much that. The next one I go to is Horror Realm, so I like that better. It's a lot more smaller, more organized.
Right.
Bill Mosley will be there.
Oh, I love Bill. He's such a sweetheart.
And
I've gotten to talk to him a couple times, and he's always been just so delightful.
And then we got Dee Wallace. Nice. And then Barbara Crampton.
Nice.
So that'll be on my birthday when I turn.
What a great birthday!
41. And I become an old man. You. But yeah. So do you have any other stuff coming up?
Nothing coming up for the end of the year, just because it's the holidays now, so everyone's kind of just mellowing out with conventions and photo shoots and all that. But we are promoting our cruise that we're going on in May. The Gorgeous Girls is teaming up with a company called the Sea Haunt. So we're departing from New Orleans, and it's a 7-day cruise where we get to go to the Grand Cayman, to Jamaica, to Cozumel. We have a lot of stuff planned. It's a horror convention on a cruise. Like, it's going to be so much fun. And then the photo shoots I always go to at the Haunted Hydro in Fremont, Ohio, they're doing a whole rehaul on how they run photo shoots. They have brand new scenes. They're going to have so many more activities to do just to try to bring more people in. And if you ever wanted to start modeling or photography of any sort, or just come and have fun, like there's so much fun. There's so much chaos always going on during their photo shoots.
Yeah. So we're moving forward, especially with Dan-A-Plooza, 200th episode Thursday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then what do you call it? And then we're looking forward to 2 more guests tonight. So that's how we're moving forward.
Oh, fun.
I know. But that's pretty much been going on. I like who are you today? It looks like a Pokemon.
It is a Pokemon. I'm Snorlax.
Oh, Snorlax.
Yes. One of my favorite Pokemon. My other being this combination of Mimikyu and Espeon. There's 2 of my like top 2 favorites. So I have this little plushie that I got at I think I actually got at a fan expo when we met.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My sister was just teaching me Pokemon on the go, so I got to see what that was like for the first time.
Oh my gosh, I played that so much when it first came out. It was like world peace was met when Pokemon Go was first launched.
Yeah, she told me like there's a church that is by her, and like sometimes there are Pokemons there, and she's I'm like, you're not wandering there like late at night. So I'm like, I'm just catching a Snorlax. Everyone, keep in mind.
Yeah, it's interesting how they do it.
Oh, I know.
Like my college campus was a Pokemon gym, so you'd always see people there just like battling each other.
Oh yeah. So, and then I have some new art coming out. So, paint by numbers. So I have a giraffe, and then I have the lions.
Ooh, that's gonna be cool.
So I was like, in the jungle, I paint the lions. And then when I was like, wee, Tilly was like what she's doing right now. She like went to sleep.
Like, no,
she was like,
Papa, no, done. I'll win away.
Oh yeah. And Lizzie, our new puppy. So Lizzie's our new doggy.
Mm-hmm.
And Lizzie is a 1-year-old. She's a 1-year-old little puppy. And so Lizzie, we took her on the trip with us. Mm-hmm. And normally she's very skittish and she hides, you know. And so when we were taking her on the trip, she just sat and laid down. She didn't bark. She was like a very good girl. But Lizzie wants to be friends with Tilly and the other cat. And so Lizzie will come up and she'll be like, and like lick and everything. And like my cat's like,
oh, I bet. I know when I moved in temporarily with my dad, he has a dog. I have a cat. Neither of which have seen the other species before. So there was a whole period of like Salem, my cat, being like, I hate this. I'm in actual hell right now. Like, and then my dog being like, oh, his friend.
Oh, I know. It's definitely crazy. She went to lick Tilly in the face yesterday. Mm-hmm. And Tilly is playing a new game because she wants to be by me when I'm in the kitchen working on stuff. Mm-hmm. So she plays jump on the chairs game now, where she will walk on the chairs but doesn't want to walk on the floor because the dog's on the floor.
Fair enough. Now the floor is lava, cat edition.
and then like I'll see her and she'll be like this.
Aww. That's adorable.
That's their new game, you know. But Lizzie went to give her a big smooch earlier until he went.
Yeah. It's always an adjustment period.
Oh, I know. She did not want no smoochies whatsoever. She got very irritated by that.
Right.
And she came running to me. So do you have a favorite Dan-A-Plooza memory?
Oh my gosh. When we did that Halloween episode like a year ago.
Oh yeah.
The other guest stars on it. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I loved everybody's costumes and meeting them.
Oh yeah, that was a blast. I was glad to make that opportunity, you know. I'll be continuing trying to make opportunities. I just I have to work on some other things like in my life and everything. So
that's
fair. That's why I'm going like on a mini vacation.
Hey, we all need hiatuses sometimes. They're so
oh yeah.
I streamed through Twitch and I just came off like a 2-year hiatus, and then because involuntarily I took like another month and a half hiatus, but it was like so needed. And like now now I'm back streaming, playing Baldur's Gate almost every day, and like it's so much fun.
Yeah, I've seen like some of the Twitch stuff, and you know, I'll definitely promote it, you know, for you.
Oh, thank you.
But you know, the purpose of doing this show, and I didn't think I would be doing it this long, you know, it's going on for like 200 episodes. I thought I would fizzle out like after 10. I thought I was like, oh, we're still going. And it is so hard to sometimes find opportunity and to be creative and to be successful and paid, especially when it's in the arts field, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you know, when COVID hit, what's the first thing to go? Arts. You know, anytime there's anything, it's the first thing to kick the bucket, you know?
Yeah.
So in my eyes, I wanted something where people would have their stuff just to be heard and just to have projects and to get things done, you know, and to social network. You know, it's hard when somebody, when you're trying to get your first starting and like, you're just trying to be heard and, you know, get those opportunities. So I wanted opportunities because I know what it's like to not get opportunities, and, you know, what it's like when you're trying to, you know, get what you want in your dreams. So I want like your dreams and everyone else's dreams to be heard and, you know, connected and socially. So I fight for you guys because I want you to live for your dreams. That's my dream, is for your dreams. So
that's such a good like mindset to have. And like, I love your podcast. I think they're so much fun. I love all the guests that you always have on.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. Like, I hope you keep it going because like it's nice to like promote the small underdogs and get their name out there for sure.
Oh, I know. It definitely is. It is a wholesome experience. I definitely want people to know that this is the podcast, you know, to be at. It's some people they want sometimes like the biggest names or something like that, and I'm like, it's not what this is about.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, like sometimes people thought Henry Winkler was on my podcast, and I had to explain that he wasn't.
It's like, no, yeah. If you want to listen to like the big names, then go to like Spotify and like those mainstream.
Oh, I know.
But, like,
I know.
It's like it's when you want to support like the small businesses, and I love that.
I know. Sometimes I think the thing that gets me is when somebody wants a contract. That's the part that tickles me. They're like, can I get a contract? I'm like, I don't even have one.
Right.
I said, if it was to be very successful in the studio, yeah, maybe someday we'll shine. But, you know, like, it's not coming anytime soon, my friends.
Right.
But I definitely want to keep things going and to make sure that you are where you need to be.
Oh, you're a sweet guy.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you.
But that's what I try to do, when I was first doing, this show and this podcast, like I wanted to make sure that that people knew who I was, what this was about, and how it could go forward.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I try to do when I do my shows.
Yeah, and I love that. That's amazing. It's such a small, like, it might be a small podcast, but it's fun and it has its own uniqueness to it that makes it really fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I grew up being a performer, so it's just like, how do I use that and use this talent as well? So
right. I love that. I'm glad you're having fun with your podcast though too. Like that's so cool for you.
oh yeah, like it's just like how we get to socially interact and engage, and it's just like because some podcasts they just talk and then they go.
Right.
They just sit and listen to somebody talk, So then, I'm just like, that sounds very boring.
Right. Now I
And
like
so,
how we can just like kind of like talk like we're like just video chatting and just hanging out. Like it's great.
oh, I know, and like, because there was people trying to like give me advice at first and everything, and they were just like, you should do this and this, and I go, no.
Right.
I go, I would do the opposite. Yeah. But yeah, it's that's how we're gonna definitely move forward. And if you ever want to come back, please let me know.
I'm always wanting to come back. What are you talking about?
There is the Valkyria Rose Dan-A-Plooza Day. That's what we need to make. We need to make just episodes of you doing your stuff. Yeah.
I'm flattered.
Flabbergasted.
I'm talkative, so like I could probably make a whole episode. Maybe on a tangent on something and I'll be rambling for hours.
Oh, I know. Ramble. Yeah.
That's why, I love my Twitch stream because like no one like I obviously see my chat and I'll interact with chat, but like even when chat goes dead for a little bit, I can just start talking to myself. It's so therapeutic to just ramble on. Even if
I know.
even no one's talking back to me, I don't care. I can just talk to myself for like 4 hours.
It's like that's a really good stream I got going on. This is really good stuff. It's just me. But yeah, so I definitely also wanted to reinvent myself. So I like the doing the wheel a lot too.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it's always great to like bring in new like gags almost, like new stuff to like bring people in and be like, ooh, okay, nice.
Yeah, it definitely. Yeah, it's definitely like because I miss being the performer that I am. So
I have a suggestion for you for like a new segment.
What's that?
You should get Bean Boozled jelly beans.
Ah.
Try one and judge it. Get your live reaction.
Yeah. But so then I'll be taking guest suggestions for the spin wheel in the future.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Oh yeah. So, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for us. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, I think I got everything in. I'm officially back. I'm done with school, so I'm finally an apprentice mortician and model and streamer and cosplayer.
Ooh.
I'm doing a whole bunch. Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's awesome. So And we'll definitely have you back. And thank you, everybody, for this episode of Dan-A-Plooza. We'll be back with Morgan Ziva and then Stephanie Swift.
All right.